doing a tutorial on Conquer Europe World War II. So, in this game, it's Hearts of Iron 4 basically. It's kind of like a port. So it's like, someone took Hearts of Iron 4 and put it into Roblox. But anyways, if you ever played Hearts of Iron 4, you probably would know how to play this game. So it's like Hearts of Iron 4. If you haven't played it, you can click on guys like this, like troops. So say this one on Berlin, you can click and you can like move the list peg, and they will like move slightly. It'll take some time, but eventually they'll move. But I recommend keeping on like your capital, because if a country will get your capital, then you're done. You get completely annexed by a different country. So now with the basic movement done, some of aspects. So you see this province right here that's completely surrounded by this province. I don't really recommend this. So I'd like move this guy out of the way and then move this guy back. And the reason is because if a troop, say Luxembourg, because they only have one tile, but they don't, even countries without one tile, say because they can't move anywhere without a tile with no troops on them, if they go to red health, they're instantly killed. So you might not have any idea what that is, so I'll get into the war aspect. So right here so let's do the Netherlands. So what you can do is hit this button down here, it's create new army, hit yellow, and then click on the troops you want to assign to the army. Basically what this will do is will make AI do kind of whatever you want. So you can go either to defensive or offensive. I like offensive, and then you can hit this and then look for the country you want. So if you hover over, it'll tell you the country if you don't know, and Netherlands. So this is the Netherlands. If you click on them, you can also go to this button here, it'll pull it up. It has a bunch of stats like their ideology, what allies they have, and what enemies they have, and our relations. And also different stats within like how many troops they have, how much money they have, factories, manpower, planes, and stuff like that. So now you can justify war, and it costs these political power. So our relations now justify. Now money and political power have every few seconds you get it. Same with manpower. For political power, it's less. You get like 2 every second. And you can change how much money you get per second by hitting this cog and infantry equipment. This makes your infantry heal / not heal, and then and consumer goods makes you get more money. So here we're justifying against the Netherlands. You can see up here. See up here the thing, and also when I'm playing this German relish, I feel like you can know that. Okay, so down here it tells you that justifications clicked. You can click on them and then hit declare war. Now, before I hit this, just be warned, the AI will now move to help defend. So I recommend having a plan. But like having a plan. So like my plan would be, I know there's AI, but like you would move this guy into there, this guy there, and then these guys would take those land. And eventually you would like get a front line. So let's declare war. Now I might not be talking here because it's a little hard this early on, but here. So you can move in like this, then this guy moves in, this guy can move in. You can also halt if you don't want people going there, and then like this, then move there. This guy can go here, then you can attack by moving onto a troop with another person on it. Might be a little confusing, and I understand why, but see, it tries to put 2 people early game like this onto one, because then it'll cause them to, like, they'll be low health before you can attack them again. And seeing here, we're about to get Amsterdam, which is the capital, indicated by a star, and once we do get Amsterdam, we will get their entire country and the world will be over. So, there we get it. Now the war is over. So now after that war, you still have your thing and you can assign to different countries. So I'll assign them to Belgium and Luxembourg. So they would go down here. Now let's say research. So if you hit this like test tube potion down here, research, you get a bunch of different things. So it might be a little overwhelming, but basically all you need to know is right here, infantry. If you upgrade these, if it's like blacked out, that means you can't upgrade it and you have to wait for one that connects to upgrade. So you can only upgrade this one first, then you can upgrade this and this, and then eventually this. You don't have to go in that order, but that's basically what you have to do. Money, you lose money and it takes some time. You can also have 2 at once or spend Robux to get 3. And that, so you can get anti-tanks, tanks, here's some infrastructure like more manpower, city defenses, troop healing speed, factory limit increased, and shipyard. Now factory limit, so click onto a city, it has to be a city, so let's do Rostock, and then you see this down here, you can spend money to put more factories in it, and the more factories, the more money you gain. Now if we hit this thing down here that's army, now we see 19 infantry, so we know we have 19. You also get minus 50 per division, so if we hit this right here, we get to put this target up. And now, I don't have enough, no, look right here. This will go up, and when it hits this, a new troop will spawn on a city. The city is random, and if your capital is open, they'll spawn in your capital. Okay, so we have a bunch of things done. And well, also if you get this anti-tank here, so you get anti-tank or tank, they will spawn up here, tank, anti-tank. You can also get them, and again, they're just like the infantry, except they're like beefier, kind of. And with that all out of the way, now let's do this. So say you have a friend in the server, well I don't, but say you have a friend, say France, the AI won't do this, but you hit this, alliance request. And you have this, and then what they'll get is like a screen that says German Relish has sent an alliance request, and you can accept it or reject it. They also make alliances. No, that say I'm allied to France and England and the United Kingdom allies with me. They are not allied with France unless they specifically ally with France. A little confusing, but yeah. Okay. I think it's time to do this because I think this is the most confusing part of this game. A lot of people that a lot of my friends have no idea what to do this. Votes. So what you want to do is you want to get a troop onto a city. So say Hamburg. He's already on here. Now click onto the tile. Hit go open port. Hit this and it'll open this area. Now what you want to do is you want to hit one of these that have these buttons here. So I'll do it. INS Mighty. Hit this. You don't have to hit it first, but you can hit this. It'll delete the troop. That's fine. Then you hit this again, and then exit port with fleet. You'll exit port, and you'll see a ship here. It's black based. It's the color here is based off of what color your territory is. So it's black because I'm black. Also in United Kingdom, it'd be this pinkish red. Yeah. So you can now move it along these sea tiles. Bathed in Denmark. I know you shouldn't do this, but I have no one else here, so I'll just set this guy to go invade Denmark. So, say you want to invade Denmark. I think I might speed this up here. Okay. Also, while I'm justifying here, I'll tell you. So if I go to government, so with the political power, you can pick here. So just detain the disruptive. They have different ideologies here, and you can get food. So they have different things here, and they give different things. So like disdain the disruptive, it gives +5 in consumer goods. This is like it's like research, except you can only get one at a time. Okay. Now that we have Denmark, we can just declare war. We move this guy in. So this can only happen with transport ships, okay, or destroyers. I move like that onto, it doesn't have to be a city, but I can. And then I move there, and if it is a city, the boat will disappear completely and go inside. also disappeared, but that's okay. Say you have a troop, I'll take Rotterdam. Say you have say you have like this. Say you moved him into Rotterdam and now he's disappeared. To click Rotterdam, click Overport, and then hit the up arrow, and then you'll get your troop back here. Okay, so I'm back as the United Kingdom now. The reason why I'm the United Kingdom is because the United Kingdom is one of the few countries that actually start off with a thing called battleships. So battleships are, so you can see this is Battleship 1. I'll move a troop to it so I can show you. Battleships is one of the best things in this game. Basically, battleships can naval bombard tiles that don't have cities. So I got my battleship here. But say Ireland has a troop right here, and I have my battleship right here. I can attack them even though I don't have a troop. Now battleships don't have health, which means you can kind of infinitely attack, even if your infantry is 1. Now, how to get battleships is either play as the United Kingdom, because they're one of the only countries that have it. I think actually the only country that starts with it. Or go into research in the second page, Navy. No, Navy. You can get some countries start off with some upgrades on Navy, but you can also upgrade to like transport ships, destroyers, battleships, submarines, and you can just get a bunch of different upgrades. No, that battleships cannot attack cities for some reason. Okay, so we've went through a lot of things about this game. So if we've went through every single tab except for this one called Air Force. Now, Air Force, in my opinion, is the most confusing thing about this game. And the reason why is because I know this might sound dumb, and I know I'm a tutorial, but I don't really know what it is. It's the only thing in this game that I seriously have no idea what it does. I'm pretty sure it boosts the damage or does damage to troops, but it's a little bit confusing. You have to like go to production, you get airplanes you put up, and then you can get like different things, and then you can move them to regions. It's a little confusing. I won't talk about it though, because it's not that big of a deal, and if you can, you just look it up on YouTube. I'm sure there's 100 other tutorials better than this one. Anyways. Now, it's time to talk about some of these buttons over here. So, right here, daily missions. It's kind of what it says. I don't have all of these, but you can get skins for different countries. And also, here's the quests and other stuff. Okay, shop. Now they have some Roblox things. These are products, the game passes, and then skins. And then here, you can scroll here. This is for entering Discord, which I don't have. This is United Kingdom. This is the USA. Don't have. It also it says cap 30 countries. Adds to the country. So China, right? So you have to play as China and capture 30 countries, but like invade and take their capital. That's what it means. Romania, and just a bunch of other stuff. You can scroll through and see. Also, there's Halloween skins for an event that happened. Next one is rewards, which is just inviting people. Next we have toggle details, which if you click and that's red, you won't have little things above these cities that give you details. I don't know why you wouldn't have that though. Next one is change camera, where you click this, it'll give you an up-down view like this, where you can scroll in and stuff. I don't really mind this, but I also don't like it. I mean, it's kind of whatever you like. If you want a more Hearts of Iron 4 aspect, then you want to do this one. Next one is player stats, which you get stats for players. Here's a leaderboard. All countries you can get through countries, and your rank. Pretty sure this is one of the best ranks you can get. I'm not sure though. Next button is music, which is kind of what it is. I don't need to explain it. Reporting a bug. Yeah, that's kind of it. And then changing country. Hit this. This will pop up. Hit yes. Then it'll give you to this menu. Well, not this. This is only for private servers. But this menu where you can go for different countries. I'll go back as Germany. And then tutorial. Now, you could have just went to this instead of doing this, but it'll give you a bunch of different stuff about this. But the only thing I will tell you about is that this is a little bit outdated. So I don't think they have air. Yeah, they don't have air. You can also redo the tutorial, and when you redo the tutorial, and also when you join the game, you'll get the tutorial. Now, that's basically everything done with this game. If you're playing in a public lobby, you would not have this little thing in the corner that you can select the things. If you're playing in a public lobby, I'll actually show you. Hit here. It'll pop up here. So there's a bunch of different servers from a list you can pick from. It'll tell you. So World War I, World War II, Modern, and also you can also do a map. So all of these they actively have, including the World Modern, which is the newest one. In the next update, I'm pretty sure they're gonna add historical game mode. If you didn't know what these game modes are, only private server. Against the world means basically if you pick a country, I didn't mean to do the world map though, but if you pick a country, every country that borders you will start justifying and get their army ready just by themselves in AI. And then all neutral is just regular. Historical is gonna be like what actually happened in whatever, like World War I, World War II. And yeah, so that is conquer world, conquer Europe, or conquer the world, World War II. I hope you liked it. I don't think I missed anything, but yeah. So bye.